Cotabato City Public Supermarket, a place full of colors, culture, and life. Every day, thousands of people come here to buy, sell, and live their dreams. Pero,
nasunog ang Cotabato City Mega Market, ang pinakamalaking palengke dito sa Cotabato City kagabi, at natupok ang umabot sa 1,000 stalls nito.
noong May 21, 2018, isang gabing hindi malilimutan ang yumanig sa lungsod ng Cotabato City. I am Romina Mangua.
And I am Hyvie Joy Yulibuon from BSSW 1C, and this is our eyewitness to the night that changed Cotabato City. In this interview, we will speak with an eyewitness who saw the fire first-handed. Our goal is to understand what happened, hear their personal experience, and learn how this tragic event impacted the lives of thousands Cotabateños. Nasaan po kayo nung nagsimula ang sunog at paano niyo po ito nalaman?
Sa bahay. Sa bahay ako. Hindi, nakita ko lang doon sa bahay namin kasi malapit naman ako.
Tapos, paano po ninyo siya, nakita niyo po siya first hand?
Oo, nakita namin sa bahay mismo.
Saan po
Kasi diyan naman ang bahay namin sa unahan.
Before the fire in 2018, the Cotabato Mega Supermarket was one of the busiest places in the city. Many people went there every day to shop, sell goods, or meet with friends. It was not just a supermarket. It was an important part of a daily life for many residents. From morning until evening, the place was full of activity. Vendors arranged their products, customers looked for good prices, and families bought what they need. The supermarket had many stalls inside and outside, offering food, clothes, and basic items. For workers and vendors, this place was their source of income. For shoppers, it was a convenient and familiar place to go. The supermarket was lively, colorful, and always full of people. But everything changed one night in May 2018 when a fire destroyed the supermarket and the life around it. Saan po nagsimula?
Sa gitna.
Sa gitna talaga. Halos lahat po
Sabay.
Sabay.
Taas baba. Sabay yung nasunog.
Paano po siya naka-apekto talaga sa hanap buhay? May naiwan?
Sobra. Walang naiwan.
Walang naiwan. Ubus talaga. Ano po ang naramdaman niyo nung nakita niyo yung palengke na nasusunog?
Masakit. Wala tayong magawa. Ubos lahat.
Sa pagkakaalam niyo po, ano pong posibleng dahilan ng sunog po?
Hindi ko sure. Pero, ewan, sabi sinadya, yun ang hindi natin alam.
Ang sinadya daw.
in the chaos and confusion after the fire, rumors quickly spread among the vendors. Many believe the fire was intentional, that someone deliberately set the market on fire. But after several days of investigation, the Bureau of Fire Protection released its official findings. The fire was caused by an electrical fault originating from a cafeteria near the meat section.
Paano po kayo nakabangon pagkatapos ng sunog?
Dahan-dahan lang. Umpisa sa baba hanggang naka-recover din.
Ano po ang hakbang na ginawa po ninyo? Na para makapagtayo po kayo ulit ng...
Kung ano yung dati yung umpisahan namin, nangutang, kaliwa kanan, gano'n.
So, pwede po paki-state kung paano nyo po nakita yung sunog po.
Paano nakita?
Opo, paano nyo po, ano po yung naging naramdaman nyo
Reaction.
po?
Hindi ko ma-explain. Wala akong masabi.
It was almost midnight, 11:30 p.m. on a quiet May evening. Most of the city was asleep. Only the dim lights of Cotabato's public market glowed in the silence. But in the moment, everything changed. A small flame sparked in the meat section. At first, it seems like nothing. But within a minute, the sparks grew faster than anyone expected.
The fire spread rapidly, jumping from stall to stall, feeding on dry wood, cloth, and plastics. Vendors who lived nearby rushed out, shouting for help, watching helplessly as their livelihood was swallowed by the flames. Firefighters battled the blaze through the night. 4 long hours passed before the fire was finally controlled. And when the sun rose, the place that once buzzed with life, noise, and color was gone, reduced to ashes. More than 1,500 stalls burned down. An estimated 50 million worth of damage, gone in a single night. No lives were lost, and for that, the city was grateful. But hundreds of families woke up with nothing left. Their businesses, their savings, their hopes for tomorrow, all wiped out. This was just more than a fire. It was a turning point for a community. A night Cotabato City will never forget.
May binubuhay po kayo dahil sa ano?
Napamangkin.
May anak po kayo?
Wala.
Wala po. Tapos, ito lang po talaga ang hanap buhay ko.
Walang iba.
Tapos, nung nasunog po, mas wala na po.
Ubus lahat. Walang naiwan. Walang natira.
Yun lang.
Kung anong meron, yun lang.
Yun lang. Pagdating niyo po sa stall niyo, wala na talaga.
Wala. Walang napulot. Ubus.
Kasi nabalitaan po namin, almost 11,000 stall ang nasunog daw po.
Oo, parang mga ganun. Marami kami.
Kasi taas pati baba daw po yung
Oo,
nasunog.
ubus talaga lahat. Walang natira.
Tapos, estimated na cost daw ng sunog is almost 50 million.
Parang ganun. Malaki talaga. Malaki na damage.
After the fire, the vendors woke up to a very sad morning. Their stores were gone, their products were gone. Everything they worked hard for was burned. But even with the loss, the vendors did not give up. In the next day, they returned to the market area. They talked to each other, helped each other, and tried to find things they could save. Some were crying, some were quiet, but everyone knew they needed to start again. Soon, small makeshift stalls were made of wood, tarpaulins, and metal shields were built. They were simple and not as strong as the old market, but it was a good start for the vendors. Many vendors borrowed money or used what little saving they had. Some received donations and support from kind people and organizations. Slowly, they bought new items to sell, like vegetable, meat, clothes, and small goods. Customers returned too. They came back not only to buy, but to support the vendors who served the community. For many years, every day, the temporary market became busier. There was noise, laughter, and life again. It took many weeks and months, but the vendors kept working hard. The fire destroyed the market, but it did not destroy their hope. Together, the vendors stood up again, rebuilt their business, and showed the strength of the Cotabato community.
Sa paglipas ng panahon, muling bumalik ang ingay at kulay sa Cotabato Public Supermarket. Mula sa trahedya, tumubo ang lakas at pagkakaisa ng mga Cotabateño. Dahil sa bawat tindero, mamimili, naroon ang tibok ng lungsod.
The fire taught the whole community many important lessons. First, it showed how important fire safety is. A small mistake or a tiny spark can grow into a big fire that destroys many lives of businesses. Everyone learned that we must follow safety rules, check electrical wires, and keep the market clean and safe. Second, the fire taught people that life can change in just one night. Because of this, vendors realized the importance of having emergency plans, saving, or backup options. But the biggest lesson was about unity and strength.
Even after losing their stalls and goods, the vendors did not give up. They helped each other, shared what they had, and worked together to rebuild. The community, government, and other groups also came together to support them. The fire was a painful event, but it reminded everyone that even in the darkest times, people can rise again when they had to stand up together. Again, this has been Haivijoy Yulibuon and Romina Mangwa. This is our eyewitness.